chilling, loving this wonderful storm we have.
Yeah. You know what? It only lasted for like 2 seconds and then it went away. And now it's gone. And so.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not the internet. I'm talking about the storm.
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah, so that was interesting. Oh my Jesus. What happened?
Well,
What?
there comes a time in a storm's life where it likes to play with things, electrical, and, just mess everything up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm opening up the chat right now. So give me 1 second. Yeah, I can't see the chat.
Hmm.
I think I told the chat too that we're probably canceling, but because I didn't think the internet was coming back. But whatever. Um, YOLO. I'm a die. I'm a non-quitter. I don't quit. So
Hmm.
I don't quit. Let's see. Let me get the chat. Oh, why am I in Able Gamers? Rip. I'm not streaming on Able Gamers, but I'm on their channel for some reason. All right,
Whoops.
rip. Okay, there we are. We're back,
There he
and
is.
there we're back. And is that Bezoid?
Mm.
No, that's not Bezoid. I think you said there he is, so I thought you meant we're back.
No, I was talking about your picture on the podcast.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your wonderful mug.
Let me tweet out that we're back live. Um, so let me see if I can get Bezoy back in here too. We're back live. This is not going on SoundCloud, by the way.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Um, so anyway, how? So you were talking about your gaming, um, your gaming with Shadowverse.
Yeah, basically we had a tournament this past weekend that I did relatively decent at, I have to say. I've been watching a channel on YouTube with this guy, and I think my girlfriend says that he's probably Irish or something, but it sounded more Latin to me. But either way, I'm not good with accents anyway. But I was watching this guy, and he gave me a couple of ideas on what kind of decks to play. And so using what resources I had, I made a different version of what he has. And watching how he played it and how the combos work, I tried doing the same thing, and I've been very, very successful. And even when I was in a tournament just playing ranked mode, I'm actually winning more than I'm losing. So that's really, really good. So right now I'm just been making tweaks to it, trying to get better, trying to become more consistent. And then I'm eventually going to start, making YouTube videos discussing what I'm doing, what alternatives can be done to make your list better, and show a couple of matches so you can see the results. So I'm really looking forward to putting all that together. It's just been a lot of testing and grinding and thinking because with card games, I really start to overthink things. I brainstorm a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm about to get my boy Bert, and we're gonna have to talk about it so we can come up with something together because he's my card gaming partner.
Mm-hmm.
Because we used to play, all the other card games together, and he plays the game too. As a matter of fact, he's the one that turned me on to this. So I'm gonna probably get with them over the weekend while we're hanging out doing the role play thing, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, man, we need to talk about, you know, some lists, and we're gonna brainstorm together, and we're gonna kind of go from there." Because he's a competitive player on it too. He's actually higher ranked than I am, but he plays something different. So hopefully things get a little bit better. But we're working on it, work in progress, so we can start doing tournaments and making some money.
You say you better start throwing money at the screen and start throwing money at my power bill, man. I wish that was the problem. It would have been a lot easier to solve. Um,
Oh yeah,
it
definitely.
would have been a lot easier to solve. Like, oh wait, let me go pay my bill real quick. No, it was a freaking storm, man. They're actually closing schools right now, so which was I had good intuition right there to keep my
Mm.
daughter home. Because for those that don't know, I did keep my daughter home. Yo, thank you for that host again. And I don't think this is going on SoundCloud. And if it does, it'll probably be this half of going to SoundCloud. Cause yeah, that was pretty
You
epic.
sure you don't want to show off the blunder to SoundCloud? You sure about that?
Now if it had been like a loud kabang and it'd have been all cool, and we would have had like thunder noises in the background, maybe that'd have been kind of cool, maybe.
Well, actually, at first he did have some thunder noise in the background for a little while. It just kind of cut everything off after a while.
Yeah, and the bad thing was the electricity didn't go fully off. It just flickered. It said, "Hello, I'm here," and then you know, internet goes crazy because then the internet has to cycle, and then once that cycles, if your computer's on while the internet's cycling, the internet doesn't go fully back. So I mean, it's pretty crazy. So like that's what I had to do. I had to like wake up my daughter, had her to go behind the the couch so she can reset the modem for me. My daughter knows how to reset the modem. I taught her at the age of 6. That's right. Get her in that technology savvy stuff. Already. So when she's like, 16, she's like, "Oh, I know what to do. I don't need to call no cable company." Um, but so I had to reset the modem for me real quick, and then once I reset the modem, everything was good to go and everything was all right. So yeah, I have yet to check out Shadowverse. I have to watch you do competitive play, man. I wasn't into the whole story mode thing, to be honest. When I watched it, it wasn't my thing.
Yeah, and that was just the demo part. I didn't want to do tournament play just because that's going to be something a little bit different, and that might intimidate too many people. But now that people know what the demo version is somewhat like, I'll eventually do like some tournament play, and then you can kind of really see, what it entails, what it's going to be good for. Because now that I'm really starting to get in there and learn how to, do the combos and play it well, it's really really cool. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it.
You were right though. It is a very liquided down version of Hearthstone.
It is. I honestly think it's a better version as far as how the gameplay is. It's not because like when I'm playing an arena, like some of the problems that I had with Hearthstone is once you get to a certain rank in ranked play, it becomes oversaturated with a lot of the same stuff over and over, and it kind of gets boring and sometimes a bit tedious. Whereas with Shadowverse, I'm learning, even though yes, I still lose from time to time when I get to the higher ranks, at least it's something different every time, and it's very refreshing.
Definitely. In fact, shout outs to you people that stream Hearthstone. I don't know how you guys do it. That's a very
It depends on your style. Because as a matter of fact, there was an Asian girl that I used to watch stream. Well, I didn't really watch her streams. I just looked at the YouTube videos afterward. But there's this Asian girl who's really, really good at Hearthstone. And what she does is instead of like talking with the audience or anything like that, she'll play the game and then she'll have music in the background, so you'll be able to hear music instead of watching or instead of like hearing her say anything. So basically, you're watching her gameplay and you're listening to some, I think she had like either some J-pop or K-pop. I'm not sure which one it is because I don't understand each language. But basically, either Japanese pop or Korean pop in the background, and then she'll be playing her game. And then people would throw money at the screen at her too, watching her play, because anyone that sees a girl do really, really well, they throw the money at the screen because they're not used to seeing that. They're not used to seeing women play competitively well.
Not being sexist, it's just being honest.
Not being sexist, yeah. I mean, because honestly, I know a lot of gamer girls who are actually good at video games, and I used to chill with them, and yeah, I mean, girls can game too. They're really good. But yeah, so I used to watch her just because she was very educational, and a couple of others. So yeah, I mean, some people do stream it, but everybody has their own method. Some people talk about what's going on. Some people just play music in the background. It just depends on what your style is.
By the way, gamer girls are hot. Just saying. It's just a thing.
I've met a few that are, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
A lot of them are.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Who's in here?
Can't lie about that.
Who else is in here? I heard somebody say, "Oh yeah."
That's your boy Bezoy, man.
Oh wait, my bad, my bad. You snuck up on here, bro, and scared the. I'm like, bro, everything that's been going on here, I was like, holy shoot balls! Somebody's in my computer.
I'm in your brain.
You are in my brain right now, bro. Like real talk, bees. Like, I gotta have your personal number because I've literally hit you on every DM known to man that I have you on, and I'm like, I don't think this is getting to him. I don't know. We gotta exchange numbers.
No, you got to me. You definitely got to me.
Okay. I was like, cause I know I accidentally, cause I was thinking fast. I was like, yo, we're gonna have to cancel because like I couldn't get the internet to come back on, and then I realized I was like, wait a minute. I was like, even if the internet comes back on, I still have to power cycle because the PC was still on when the internet came back on. So I literally had to wake up my daughter to power cycle my modem. So.
Oh man.
She don't care though. She's like, oh.
Yeah, I saw it. Then I saw Rip from Booty. So I was like, oh no, did they go down?
Yeah, cause we've had we're having real bad storms up here. In fact, they're actually closing the schools right now. So I had good intuition. I was like, we should keep Ivy home. So I kept her home for the day. Because literally, like, it was storming in the middle of the night. We had no power, like, practically all morning. I was like, man, I wonder how my wife's gonna get ready for work with no power. But God turned on the power right when she was about to get ready for work. So, it was pretty. I don't know. It's just been a lot of rain, but San Antonio floods easy.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. Like, whoever.
Thank you for the
Thank you for the biddies.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60 biddies.
What did she say?
Look at all the biddies. Thank y'all for the
Yo, yeah. I saw that. Yeah, about the one. Yeah. I wish, like I was telling them earlier, I wish it was that easy, but it wasn't that easy. I can't predict the storm. But yeah, so we're back live. We're back good. And what's up, St. Lou? What's up, man? And I think I was talking about Final Fantasy IX and how it just hurts my eyes to play it, and I gotta play it in small increments because it's not in HD, which is very disappointing. Very, very.
Yeah. And I thought they were supposed to make one for HD, but I guess they didn't because I looked it up and I was like, well, I'll see the HD there. I mean, I see a remake, but I was like, well, I'll just download the remake. You know what I mean? That's what I did. But for whatever reason, they don't. And I know they can do it because I've seen so many other spin-offs that have the HD version of some of those characters, so I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah.
Or are they too stuck on Final Fantasy VII that they can't fix it?
They probably started over twice to do Final Fantasy IX, and they said, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna put.
Oh, actually, this reminds me. I have a theory. And it's something that struck my mind while I was in the shower the other day, because showers where you get inspired.
Yes. If you don't get inspired by your shower, you don't get like something's wrong with you.
Shower
yes, exactly.
or what's the word I can say between shower or the thinking chair.
There you go, the thinking chair. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. So this was my thought. There is one thing that I will accept and be okay with for the reason that they have to restart Final Fantasy VII over completely. This is the only exception that I'll accept. If they redo the game as if Aeris never died, you actually get to play with her the entire game. Could you imagine that? And make her broken? Like, man. That would make me brag more about Final Fantasy VII than me talking as much crap as I do sometimes. I would be impressed. I would be like, you know what? My tip my hat to you. You got this. GG Final Fantasy. GG Square Enix.
That's gotta be a like an extra mode or something.
I would accept it. It would stay the whole story, wouldn't it? But I think it would be interesting, though. That is the only reason I'm willing to accept them taking forever to make this game. Is if they actually redid the story. Well, what would happen if Aeris was actually still alive? That would be super duper interesting. Because it was kind of annoying.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
So thinking chair, shower.
To
blew
me,
my
to
mind.
me, to me, fine on that doesn't bother me. But if we're gonna start talking about like about characters that need to be in Final Fantasy more, I want a Final Fantasy with Aaron, like a storyline of Aaron.
Auron?
Auron, yes.
Oh, Aaron
Yes,
from 10.
yes, yes. Give me that. I'll throw money at the screen all
I
day.
mean, technically, he was in the good majority of
Yeah.
the game itself. I'm
Yeah,
not exactly sure what you're.
But what I'm saying is like a more in-depth story on Auron though. He wasn't. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, so
Wait,
I see what you're saying.
Have you played
Here's the
10
issue.
too, though?
Yeah, his background is in 10 too.
His background
is
is in
in
10
10
too.
too?
A lot of his background.
Yeah,
okay.
because when you collect those dress spheres, basically it talks about his upbringing, so to speak. When Aura, Jet, and Braska used to be a trio.
Yeah, when they went on their pilgrimage.
In their pilgrimage, yeah. So yeah, if you're looking for Auron's backstory, you have to play 10 too. And I know it's not the greatest of the Final Fantasies.
You
but
talked
if
me
you
out
really
of playing 10 2. You said, nah, bro, don't play 10 2.
I mean,
bro.
it does kind of suck. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
does. The first hour, you're gonna be like, oh, this is sweet. I can change dress spheres. That's awesome. I like the little I like the animation when they change their outfits. And then about 3 hours later you're like, oh
You get
my
sick of it.
God. Okay, enough.
Yeah. You can only watch gaming characters change outfits every, so often. I mean, it's really annoying. But anyway, yeah, that's where his story is. It's in 10 2, and I'm sorry you'll never get to see it because you'll probably never want to play it.
I'll probably never play it, to be honest. Unless you
Yeah.
buy it,
I don't blame you.
and then I'll just download it off you. Sorry, I know.
Playthroughs, and I was like, nah.
Sorry if I look preoccupied. I was confirming or unconfirming something on Fortnite real quick. I thought the rockets were out, but no, the rocket is not out yet. Because I saw a little commercial on Twitter about the little remote rockets that are coming to Fortnite. And I thought maybe they were live. No, they're not live. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, oh my Jesus. But I'm definitely. So, now let's try to get back on the basis of somewhat of a show. Bezoid, how was your week, Bezoid?
My week was pretty good. Very eventful. I got some good streams in. I got a chance to upgrade and actually be a professional now.
Yes.
Like you guys.
Yes, you got an overlay now and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to incorporate the handy professionalism.
Well, today was not a good day to take notes on that because I had no idea what was gonna happen today.
I mean, you can't blame a natural disaster. So
yeah,
that's something that is you can't stop that. It's just
you can't prepare for that. Yeah,
you just gotta roll with it.
But at least I didn't stop. At least I didn't give up. I almost did. I was like, nope. But I was like, oh no, the internet came back too quick for me to just say, you know what? No, not to do it. So here we are.
Yeah. So keep it going.
Yeah.
And keep pushing forward. I was talking to Ghost about that last night. Just keep going no matter what. So yeah. Over the weekend I had a great weekend. I took 2 days off from a Monday and Sunday. But I'm glad you guys finally get to play with you in the Pod Squad Overwatch games.
Yes, the Pod Squad is a thing. Nobody take it, but the Pod Squad is a thing. So much of a thing. I'm thinking about making the overlay instead of it saying OG Tubecast whatever, changing it to the Pod Squad.
yeah.
Just because, let me tell you how many OG podcasts there are. There's so many. Oh my God. In fact, a lady DM'd, or I DM'd her because she followed me through Able Gamers, and their podcast name is the OG Podcast, but it stands for Outsider Gamers. Something like that. So they also have the OG podcast. There's been like 4 or 5 OG podcasts that I've seen, and I'm like, oh my Jesus, no wonder we're not being found.
I like the Original Gamers too, because of the meaning of Original Gamers.
Yes, yeah.
I
Me
like
too.
that. Look, I say we just add it with it.
Add it with it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm
say
saying.
add it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not adding. I'm not gonna originally get rid of it, but I thought of it like being like something part of like the pod squad. It'd be freaking cool. Yo,
Get
geez.
rated. Just get rated with a guest. Yes, we did.
Huh?
We just got rated
I got it.
by the plane.
Nice. What's up, crew dog?
Friday.
I hear him.
Yeah,
How you doing, bud?
driving to my appointment in Connecticut.
Huh?
Driving to my appointment in Connecticut.
Oh,
Just
welcome.
butting in.
Just butting in because you can.
Butting in. I'm
Nice.
gonna keep myself in this hopefully, I don't know if it uses less bandwidth on here than it does on Twitch. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, sir. No idea. None whatsoever.
Carry on. I'm just gonna listen this way.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
If you need me, I'm right here.
All right. We will holler at you. We'll be like, crew.
Chat, welcome through to
What am I gonna say?
special delivery raid right here.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the raid again. Double raid. Appreciate you, sir. And appreciate you being patient with me with my storm. Definitely. But so you got to play some Terra, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I played for about 5 hours last night, and
Seemed like more than
got
5
up.
hours, to be honest.
yeah, it felt like time was just going on. I
And you
played-
probably got less sleep, less than 5 hours of sleep.
yeah, it's been a struggle on sleep this morning. But
Mhm.
yeah, I played for 5 hours yesterday, and it was awesome. It felt as me and Handy were talking in the chat. It felt like the game ran better. Maybe because it's not that many people on.
It looked like it
Because
ran better, to be honest.
It looked
too.
like it ran better. Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
It felt like it as well. So maybe they, will be able to handle the congestion of people now, or maybe it's just because we're in early access and the droves and millions of people that's gonna play next week is
Yeah.
it's probably gonna kill it. But we'll see. Hopefully they keep it going the way it is. I did get kicked one time.
Yeah,
One time.
I did see that. I did see that. I did see that.
But other than that, it was good. You were talking about the packages. These are bundles that allow you to get the early access. The game goes fully free next week. If you want to pay like a little subscription, this is an elite package. It only gives you bonuses. You don't need to do anything. You can literally just play the game free. But if you want extra bonuses, you can pay like a little $15 a month. It's like XP bonus and like little items, vanity items. So if you're thinking about it, I gotta pay a prescription. You can have the whole game at your leisure. Come I think the 3rd of April.
Yeah, it was April 3rd.
Yeah. Now the bundles, they have 4 bundles. One is $30, which just grants you early access, and it has you like a couple of items. They have another one for it also gives you a mount. Each bundle has a specific mount for it. So the 30 has this bird thing that's kind of cool.
I thought it was a dragon.
It was a dragon.
I thought it was a
fire
dragon. I thought what's his name? Terran said it was a dragon.
It was a dragon.
Yeah, but I don't know. He could have been trolling me. I don't know.
No, I think he was right. I think it was a dragon.
You see me trolling.
They see
Oh,
me
he is known.
hated.
So,
Yeah.
if you would have watched the stream last night, you would have seen that they love the troll.
He is funny, bro. He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even got a clip of them singing my character's name.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was a $60 package. That's the one I got because it came with this awesome wolf. And oh man, it's awesome to me. And the wolf roars when you can make it roar whenever you want. But it also has some upgraded perks. With the $60 package, it the elite status I was talking about earlier.
Right.
It comes in that package. The $30 one, it just grants you the access, but the $60 one gives you the.
So it basically
elite
gives you a
status.
free month of elite status, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And it gives you more items, vanity items, and this, that, and the other. And the next level is 100. It's 30, 60, 100, and 150, and each one gives you more of the items. They're all, and talked to big time Terra players that's from the PC, and they said all these items are worth getting. So it's
Right.
up to you. It's not like a necessity,
Right.
but they are good packages. The bundles are actually good bundles. They're not like, oh, they just give you a bunch of stuff you won't need.
See,
There
here,
are things that actually.
yeah,
good.
and see, yeah, my stream went down because I had a storm, Canada, but not now. It's all good now. So like, here's my dilemma, right? Because I'm getting Final Fantasy 14 for sure. For one, because I know OG wants to play it too. So if I get it, OG's gonna play it too. Because we've already discussed $12 for 5 months is not bad. It's not bad at all for 5 months. So my thing is like, well, if I'm already going to buy, yeah, it's back up now. Yeah, it's back up. You don't see me? You gotta refresh, bud. Somebody type in the chat for him to refresh, please. So basically, like, my dilemma is like, if I pay $30 for Terra or $60 for Terra, then I gotta pay $30 for Final Fantasy. No, $40 for Final Fantasy 15, and then I gotta pay a monthly subscription on Final Fantasy. 14, and then I gotta pay 15. So it's like, I could just wait and get Terra for free, and then just buy Final Fantasy 14. And then,
that would be the better.
Yeah. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, yeah. So
because I was saying, I don't know if you heard me. I was saying, purchasing the early access, right? To actually get your money's worth, you would have to be in this week's time playing it a lot.
Yeah.
And you might not have that time. You might not have the time to play this week because one, you stream a lot, and you got a podcast, and you got family, and you got all this going on. So, and I know Fridays is Xbox Day, so you ain't gonna get a chance to be on Terra anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm gonna be playing Terra on both systems because Cloudy wants to play Terra with me on Xbox. So.
There you go. So you'll be paying. Which one are you gonna pay for?
Exactly. So yeah, and on top of that too, my plate has even got more bigger. For those that don't know, I'm officially a staff member over at the Able Gamers charity. So I'm behind the scenes at Able Gamers. So I pretty much know what goes on now, pretty much over there. So whatever happened last Thursday or whatever happens in the future is not gonna happen like that. So yeah, my plate is extremely busy when it comes to that. So definitely.
So you might as well just wait until the game comes out free and just have your fun at it. And the thing about, like I said, the thing about doing that is it puts you in the situation of saying, well, I threw this money at the screen. Let me make it worth it.
Like Call of Duty.
And in this time frame, you can't really do that to yourself. That'll really mess up your flow. So don't do that. Just go ahead and wait. Yep. If you want, you can go ahead and get the Final Fantasy at this time.
Yeah.
And since you're gonna get it,
Yeah.
And then you can play at your leisure. So.
Right. Exactly. And then that way, OG can get Final. Because I know OG's gonna play Final Fantasy. By far.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I already know.
I'm looking forward to that.
I already know.
I'll definitely be playing. Not as much as I'd like, because obviously I work about 48 hours a week, plus all the other games that I play, and of course the woman. But yeah, I mean, I will definitely be playing as much as I can. That's the plan. Especially like on Sunday, since that's the one day that I actually don't have a lot going on. So Sunday will be like the main day. And if I can squeeze a couple hours on Saturday before I do stuff, that could be a possibility. But specifically, Sunday will be like the grind day for that game.
Yeah, I think that
looking-
I think that's gonna be the Pod Squad game right there. To be honest,
I like it.
I think
I
that's
like it.
I think that's gonna be our game. Is Final Fantasy 14. We could do Sunday guild days on Final Fantasy 14. You know, be
I like it. We can help you out, and I have a guild that can help. So
yeah, there you go. So maybe
Cool.
this Sunday I'll throw my money at the screen. We'll see. Most likely. Definitely. What's up, Chili Man? Long time no see. Canada says I throw my money at the screen because nothing happens. It's because you don't have to throw your money at the screen song. You gotta have the song. You gotta have the song. And to help you out real quick before we go further in the show, Bezoid, to get your bits to work right, you have to have it on every variations for the bits. If not, it's not gonna show. It's not gonna play. I'll have to walk you through it. I bought a new PS4 so I can play now. That's cool, Chili, but unfortunately we're not playing games today, so you'll have to come and hang out on tomorrow at Able Gamers, but you have to keep it PG-13, man. Yeah, so definitely. I'm gonna let you guys go on with one of your stories because I got lots to talk about. A lot's going on in a lot of different places, and we got a lot of stuff to debate over. If it's a real or fake. So I'm gonna let you guys go on with it, man.
All right. So, one thing that I saw that I kind of wanted to discuss because they could change a few things if this actually does become a thing. Although I don't know if I really see this really being a thing. But there's a company called Hatch Entertainment. Basically, they're a spin-off of the game makers behind Angry Birds franchise. So that kind of gives you a background on who they are. They're in the process of testing a Netflix-style streaming service for mobile games. So the reason for doing this, the idea behind this is their way to pitch this idea is say, you know what, don't get scammed by all these free-to-play games that's going to make you, pay a lot of money later on. You can just pay a monthly service, get access to all of these mobile titles, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't talk about any really benefits or perks to having it. That was a pretty good storm there. But
you got more.
that was pretty legit. Yeah. But yeah, basically their plan is to get you to stream mobile gaming in general. So where companies who don't make money off of the free to play idea can actually make money for sure. So that's kind of the idea, is to try to give other mobile gaming companies a little bit of a boost. I don't know how well that's going to go, because what's been making mobile gaming so good is the fact that you can test out thousands of games for free.
Right.
And then if you happen to find a game that you like, you can then throw your money at the screen.
Right, exactly.
To play. But if I have to throw my money at the screen right off the bat for a bunch of mobile titles that I would normally be able to play for free anyway, what's the point?
Yeah. And
they haven't discussed the price yet either. So that's the other thing. They haven't even told us how much it's going to be. Although I don't know if there's really going to be a good amount. But how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? Two things that strike me weird about that is, okay, so are these only going to be like Hatch games? Because Hatch games I can mostly play for free.
Right.
2, your internet connection is never wired on your phone. It's always wireless. So like when it comes to like streaming and playing games, like not like streaming on Twitch. When we're talking about streaming, we're talking about like a game that's actually being streamed to the system to play, like PlayStation Now or I feel like there's going to be a lot of lag there. What's up, Moo Cow? And I just feel like I just don't feel like it's going to be a reliable way to game, especially if I can just turn around and download the game for free anyway, and then I don't have to worry about stream lag or delay. I think what it is they're just trying to make a wave because their games are not making any money. Like, okay, let's not say all their games, but majority of their games are not making any money. So, you know, let's try to make it where people will play our games, you know, because what's gonna happen? They'll probably throw in a new title in there to attract
entice
people,
you.
like Xbox, like how Xbox does. Like right now, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can now play Sea of Thieves, but you know, which I'll talk about later. But I feel like that was a fail on their part. I feel like they should have made it an exclusive, or just kept it to where like they can make money off the game, like $40. But you know, I feel like, and then most of the titles are gonna be titles that people don't want to play. So really, you're just gonna be paying a monthly subscription for the one game you want to play. And at the end of the day, that's just gonna be a waste of money when you could have just turned around and downloaded it for free. I don't know.
Right.
I just don't see it. I don't see a good what do they call that? ROA or ROI, return investment, out of that.
Yeah, and to answer your question, it's supposed to be for Hatch specifically. However, supposedly, according to this article, other gaming developers are considering trying this out if it becomes successful through Hatch. Supposedly, companies like Sega, Square Enix, and Bandai Namco have thought about it. But they're not in a hurry to do it because they're probably not 100% sure it's a good idea. So they're going to let this Hatch company put their, dip their toes in the water to see if it works. And if it works, they'll jump on. But if not, they're just going to keep doing what they do. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be successful. Again, mobile gaming players, I mean, how they make money off of us is letting us test games for free. Right. So forcing us to pay all of a sudden is not going to fly. I don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening either. Bezoid?
I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening.
Because it's like, am I really going to pay $5 a month to play freaking Angry Birds?
I'm not love that game.
And I would have, been okay with it if they come up with some kind of benefits or perks or something. So it's something more that you would get out of paying the subscription. But they don't talk about any kind of benefits. They actually don't even talk about much. They're not talking about the price. They're not talking about anything. They're just saying, hey, this is an idea we're thinking about, but we can't talk about it. Then what's the point?
You know what it is, right? Because Fortnite's coming to mobile, right? And,
right.
Well, Fortnite's already on mobile.
It's already on mobile, yeah.
But I mean, it's not fully on Android yet, and you got PUBG on mobile, which I've already talked about how stupid easy it is. So I mean, really, nobody else is gonna be playing any other. I mean, that's gonna dominate the mobile scene for those that are just into mobile gaming. So basically they're just like, oh, we gotta figure out a way for people to play our games, and it's just not gonna happen. Magicess said this. He said, don't forget that there are many mobile games that are not free. About the only thing I can think about service being useful. Yeah, but that it also depends on what phone service you have too, because a lot of iPhone games are not free. A lot of Android games are free, and if they're not free, you can find many ways to get them free. Unfortunately, not that I'm advocating that, but you can.
I'll put it to you this way: more of your more popular titles are actually free.
Right.
A lot of the ones that you have to pay for are not some of the top games. So. Clearly, that's not still a winning strat. I mean, yeah, I see your point though, because for games that you normally would have to pay for, if you do the subscription, you can have them for free. But these are not games that people are playing anyway, so it doesn't really help.
And DB, don't worry, I did see your comment. He said that you can get, I believe, a discount on Xbox Pass for free for 30 days. Yeah, I seen that. And again, I've thought about throwing my money at the screen of the Xbox Pass, but then I'm like, there's not really games I really want to play. except for Sea of Thieves. But then, like, there's been a lot of negative energy towards Sea of Thieves, and I don't know if I really want to waste my time. But we'll talk about that later.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean that's interesting though. That's really interesting. That out of all game makers, because I mean, to me, I would feel like Hatch is pretty stable as far as Angry Birds. I mean, I still know people that play Angry Birds to this day. Not nobody in my inner circle, but I know people
Right.
like out of my circle that play Angry Birds to this day. Angry Birds,
Like coworkers and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Angry Birds was never really my thing, but either was
No.
Candy Crush. Um, you know, really, what's got me into mobile gaming right now is PUBG. So,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Though.
Which is free.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, Bezoid, what you got, man? Before I go and
Well-
dive... Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Well, okay.
No, I was just gonna say what else you got too. So go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna start off with one of your games there, Andy. Do you know that PUBG is coming out with has come out with an update for skin? You're gonna add skins to your guns.
Yes, I did briefly see that, but I didn't dive into it because I didn't really, as a consumer of PUBG, it didn't really strike my interest. But I'm pretty.
Well, they came with the update, which allows you to get skins. Well, you're gonna get one right off the rip for your star, and you're gonna get other skins from two different ways, from two different boxes. One is a lock box, and one is a box you can open. I guess from your points that you get from just playing. The other one you open with real money. I don't know how you feel about that, but apparently,
The community,
the community hasn't spoken fully yet on that. I'm waiting to see what they say, and then I'll get back to you on their response to the money side. But at the moment, I was wanting to know: have you seen any people with the skins already in the game yet?
No, I haven't, because here's the problem. All the updates that come out for PUBG necessarily don't come out on the Xbox. So the updates are seriously behind on Xbox. Like, we don't even have the new map yet as far as the desert map, and we don't even have the 8x8 map, and we do not even have the test servers. So Xbox is behind. The only thing Xbox is seeing as far as updates is we've seen the new inventory thing, which just gives more like stats as far as the what gun is better when you pick it up, like, you know, kind of like old RPG tactics. When you go and you see a weapon, it'll let you know if this weapon's better than the weapon you already have, which I could care less. But, and like some other stuff and some minor fixes. Unfortunately, I still get lag when I'm loading in, and unfortunately I still crash from time to time. So, and unfortunately there's still a major rendering issue. It does run smoother though when it wants to, but the game itself is still behind as when it comes to PC and other stuff. And even then, it's even behind when it comes to mobile. Like, even mobile has better things going for it than the Xbox version itself. And that's what I was saying. If PUBG wants to survive on Xbox as a console game, it needs to play catch up. They don't need to. They just need to fix the crashes and then get it caught up. But they're saying that we're not even getting the next map that PC already has, that they've already had forever, the desert map. We're not getting that until like late spring. So why? I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But no, I haven't even seen it on like people that I watch stream it. But my thoughts on it, I mean, I don't know. I guess CS:GO they make money off skins, and but they got in. A lot of people get in trouble for gambling skins and selling skins and all this stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I won't be throwing my money at the screen for no gun skins. Why am I going to buy skins for a gun, right? That make it to where that the game does not look like it's less stealthy, because to way to win the PUBG is to become stealthy and to be able to blend in with your background. So if I buy a skin that makes my gun pink, how am I gonna blend in with the background? And how is that going to help me win any chicken dinners?
Well, maybe they might make a new like fluffy pink bunny like map or some crap like that, and that gun's gonna be perfect.
Well, and then in that case, if you make an
DLC,
if you make an Easter map, then it's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, like I won't be throwing my money at the screen for any DLC skin or for any skins. They're just trying to make money off Fortnite. I mean, not money off Fortnite, but they're trying to make money with Fortnite. But see, here's the thing, right? The difference between Fortnite having skins and you paying money for skins, for one, you see Epic Games like doing great things with the money, right? You really don't see Bluehole doing a lot of great things with the money as far as on the Xbox side of things, okay? I can't really speak for PC because I don't own it for PC. But on the Xbox side of things, it seems like they're just stagnant, right? And then number two, Fortnite is a cartoon-based game. So the skins and the weapon skins and the uniform skins, it makes sense. Is it obsessive? Of course, but it works. It makes sense. On Call of Duty, on PUBG, it makes no sense. PUBG, it makes no sense in my opinion. That's how I feel. Character skins are cool. Weapon skins are useless. Yeah, weapon skins are useless.
Weapon skins are more cool, like in a first-person shooter where you see the gun most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, Destiny or Call of Duty, but to see you're playing a more of a third-person, shooter. There's no need to you're gonna look at the character more than you're gonna look at the gun. You're just gonna be happy what the gun does. Like, I really didn't understand that. But.
Yeah, I don't. And before anybody counters Bezoid that says, well, you could play first person in PUBG, but guess what? You get kills easier when you play in third person. Facts. When you shoot in third person, I've tested this out. I've tested this out 2 nights in a row. Okay, so I went back to control style back A, and I've realized I play better that way because why? Because I'm an old SOCOM 2 player. I'm an old SOCOM player, and so I can literally shoot people across the map in third person aim. Is that ethical? Is that right? No, but I can do it, and I've owned, and that's how I play better in PUBG. And I've just learned that I gotta just play my way, and so like Bezoy said, so really if you want to play PUBG and be good at PUBG, most of the time you're gonna be in third person view anyway, so your gun's gonna look like poop. Play for the handy. What do you mean?
Day, bro.
Oh, good day. My bad. My vision's all. My glasses are dirty. I almost got electrocuted. My bad. What's up, though, Iceman? What's good, man? But definitely, that's how I feel about it. Definitely.
Yeah, but I wanted to ask you that because I saw that and I was like, I wonder how Handy feels about the skins. But my major thing that I want to bring into today before we get into the debate of your topic, which I know is coming.
Yeah.
Destiny came with a huge update.
I was also going to bring that up. Good job. Go ahead.
They came with a huge update, and the update is for the gameplay itself. I wanted to get my thoughts on it because I know I'll probably play Destiny 2 the most. The thing that they worked on is the gameplay between you and the PvE and some PvE changes. They did a lot of PvP changes basically on the rank and some on the regular crucible. They're trying to make the game faster
Right.
and make you feel more powerful. And they
Like
did some
Destiny 1.
adjustments, like just that, yeah, like Destiny 1. The thing I was melting today. He said, melting today. Here to hear the good vibes in Handy's family. Yes,
Thank you, man.
positivity at hand.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Wonders. Um, I was looking at as I was before I was playing with Crew Dog today. I was looking at some of the Destiny 2 streamers, the bigger streamers, and they were saying that even though they was enjoying the fact that you do feel powerful, you do feel more powerful. I won't say powerful, I say more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel more powerful. The thing that this update was good, but the thing that is still lacking is content.
Right.
You don't have anything to say, I'm going for this gun or I'm going for this gold. That's what the game is lacking still.
Yeah.
I think the update, I think I agree with that. The update is what it needed because it was a lot of unbalanced PvP things going on with a lot of PvE fun that was just for certain, because of the three, you know, the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter, it was feeling unbalanced on all of the powers. And so they did some things for the melee, like the I think you like using one of the melees, correct?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. I actually enjoyed Destiny 2, but I was expecting to go hard and grind for certain weapons, like in Destiny 1, because what happened is I had Destiny 1, but when I got my Xbox One, I never got the game again because I was just diehard into Call of Duty, so I never got into the grind aspect of it. But this time I really wanted to in Destiny 2, and then when I found out that like the certain guns, like grinding for guns and all that wasn't there, I kind of got sad. You know what I mean? It really made me sad.
They did adjust, like when people was complaining that you were getting the same type of drops a lot, and they fixed that.
Right.
So you don't keep getting the same guns or the same exotics, and that's one thing that I see to notice. They also did something to the Nightfall. It's actually a challenge to go for.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to see about that. I'm thinking about diving into it to see.
I was gonna re-download it again just to see what the difference is, because I actually already enjoyed the PvP already. I was like, I was beast mode in the PvP, but it was like too easy, and in fact, and it was just, I don't know, it was just too easy. So I was gonna re-download it and see how it is and give it a chance, but maybe make a video on it, like a commentary video on like how I feel about it and stuff. But yeah, I was gonna recheck it out.
I actually thought about streaming it because that was one of the main games. Remember when I first came to the podcast, I said I was gonna be streaming.
Yeah. That was gonna be your bread and butter. You were going to be, if I'm correct, MMO RPGs in Destiny 2. That was gonna be your thing. And we sucked you into Fortnite.
Blame you and Grandpa and Crew. I gotta blame you, DB, and all you guys.
Definitely.
Suck me into Fortnite. But I'm gonna give it a try. I might try to stream it this week. We're not streaming Terra. I know I gotta stream with Canada. I got to play with Crew Dog, but Canada was at work, so he couldn't join us.
You gotta help me with Monster Hunter, bro. I don't understand why the.
I want to do that today.
Okay, so let me explain to you what's happening real quick before I go into my subject, because I don't know which one I'm gonna debate about right now. I think I'm gonna go with the ninja subject. I think that's where I'm gonna go, and then I'll go into the Fortnite subject. So there's a part where you gotta fight Magnumus again, or whatever his name is, and you gotta hit the little what you call it, the little the lava spike, someone calls them. I don't remember like the real names for them.
Mhm.
But okay, and it's telling me, Handy, to destroy these you must use your slingshot because they're full of gunpowder. Okay, so I'm at a distance shooting them with my slingshot, and somehow I still die. So, and yeah, there's no way. And then when a teammate comes to help me, so to speak, instead of like helping me the right way, he literally goes and he shoots the weapon and gets me blown up.
I gotta see this. I haven't heard of this. I gotta see it.
There is a way to troll somebody, because you remember what you told me. There's no way somebody can mess up your game and troll you, and mess up your game and troll you. Lies, because I get trolled all the time. Lies.
I gotta see this.
And it sucks so bad because I'll be getting there close, and next thing you know, teammate comes up, shoots the weapon, I'm dead, and I'm fainted, and then I'm dead, and then I gotta start all over again. And I'm like, oh my Jesus, I can't do this without a squad, and so I need your help, bro. I need your help.
Oh, we can do it after work today. We can do it on or off stream. We'll do it today.
Okay, it's up to you whether it's your channel, whether you want to do it on and off stream.
We can do it. Hey, the crowd don't mind.
Yeah.
They are there for us.
Yeah.
They are very supportive.
They're there for the pod squad, man.
They got the pod squads back.
Yo, I'm gonna get a freaking banner made for that, to put underneath the panels and put pod squad, and then have us all underneath it. Yep, gonna happen.
Like it.
Gonna happen.
I think I want a T-shirt that says pod squad.
Ooh, dude, that'd be dope.
Awesome.
That'd be dope, son. That'd be dope.
Nice.
That'd be dope. So this is rumor speculation. I haven't found no legal or real documentation of this, but apparently Ninja might be facing a lawsuit from Twitch. Am I talking about you, Canada? No, I don't think so. I might have said your name. I don't remember.
No, I said your name earlier.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when I was playing with Crew Dog.
Yeah. So, Bezoid. Ninja might be facing a lawsuit from Twitch because, and to be quite honest, I kind of knew this was a thing. Now I don't know if Ninja's doing this, but Stoudemire brought this up a while back when Amazon Prime first came out for streaming on for people like subbing with Amazon Prime. He said, what's stopping people from making accounts and then using new emails to get Amazon free for 1 month. And it's very true, because any new email gets Amazon free for 1 month, and you can go and sub to that person. Well, what's coming, and supposedly Shrod has looked up Ninja's subscribers and found out a lot of these subscribers don't even have they're 0-day accounts, day 1 accounts, and they don't follow anybody else but Ninja, and they're all Amazon Prime. So what Shrod and a lot of people were saying was basically he's rigging the system, and apparently, supposedly, Twitch is caught on and is trying to sue Ninja for this situation. But Ninja's defense, from what I hear, is because everybody's trying to get the free skins in Fortnite. Which, I mean, makes sense. I can see that. I mean, it's an argument. I guess from the other side, from Ninja's other side of the coin, I could sit there and say, Ninja's been streaming for a long time. This wasn't Ninja's first game of streaming. He's been streaming for a while. He didn't just stream Fortnite. He was streaming other games before Fortnite. In fact, he used to play a lot with Hitch a lot. Hitch has known him for a while. If you don't know who Hitch is one of the members from Optic. So I don't know what to think about it. I mean, it's a possibility, but I mean, I think a lot of people are just hating on him because of the fact that he's grown so much, and that he's actually, I mean, he's not completely like a positive streamer, but he's more positive than a lot of other top streamers have been. And I feel like a lot of people are just kind of hating on him. I don't know. Thoughts?
I would like to get in here. I honestly believe it's happening, but it's not his fault.
Yeah,
Let me tell you what's going on.
Okay.
Let me tell you what's going on. What's going on is he has a cult following. And just like Doc, just like Maximilian, just like some other Leviathan streamers, that's what they call when you're that big, you're gonna have people that make an account and they sub to you, okay? And then they want to do it again. And then they make an account specifically to sub to you again, just to give you more money. Because some people got their money like that. I don't think it's him himself doing it, but I believe it's people in his chat that's doing it. And because they love him so much, even though they've never met the man, they do irrational things. He should not be punished for that.
No, there might be kids that they may not be even, be able to have money or whatever. And they're just like, hey, I know a way to hustle the system where I can continue to keep subbing to Shroud. I mean, not Shroud, but a Ninja. I don't know. Now, what I found is funny is instead of banning Ninja, they want to sue him potentially. So
but see, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either. But
because they will have to sue every Leviathan because it happens to all of them, including Shroud. You name a big streamer, you can look through their things and you will find the exact same thing.
And just
the it's just that's how fanatics, because that's what fans stand for. Fanatics.
And just so you guys know, there is no hacking involved when you go to look up people's information. I can go look up on Twitch tools right now and go look who subbed to who and who's friend to who and whatever. Like, all that stuff's public information, just so you guys know. And you can look to see how long they've been on Twitch, all that stuff. Yeah, it's very open ledger. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Another side note, and I have confirmed this, and I am on the verge of doing this myself. If you are on Amazon Prime and you are on Medicaid, you can get Amazon Prime half off. You can get Amazon Prime for, I believe, $5.99 or $4.99, something like that a month. All you got to do is link your account to the link, and then show proof. What is it called? Like a JPEG copy of your Medicaid card. And you get Amazon Prime half off. So I thought that was pretty interesting that Amazon is doing that.
They need to fix their Twitch Prime eligibility before thinking about suing somebody. Freaking, just because their Twitch Prime shit's fucked up, you don't go after the person who's reaping benefit.
Right. And like
change the requirement to where here we'll give you free Amazon Prime for 30 days, but you don't get your Twitch Prime until after that 30 days.
Until after your first payment. Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to go after the streamer for something that he has no control over.
Exactly.
People creating accounts that, exploiting Amazon. They're just pissed off and they don't know who to point the finger
at. What boggles my mind is like they just automatically assume that it's the streamer making the account, and so if you really think about
hundreds of thousands,
right? And if you really think about it, if he was really sitting there making all those accounts, where does he have time to stream?
And listen, I've actually watched them raid somebody or co-stream with somebody. And this is not just him. I'm not just talking about Ninja. I'm talking about Dr. Lupo, Goth, Tim, all of them guys. They will go into each other and be like, hey, let's hook them up, chat. And the chat will do it. And it's not like, they're doing it as an exploit. They're just fans of being a fanatic. And how?
I watched this one dude get raided by Ninja. He had 600 of 1,000 followers.
You're talking about? I was gonna say him. You talking about Alpha's Army?
Beard.
Alpha's Army.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Next thing you know, he's at 6,000 something.
Yes, Ninja at the end of Ninjas. I'm going to tell the whole story for you, dog. At the end of Ninja's stream, he just randomly picked a guy who was playing Fortnite, and he rated him. And the guy had like 6 to 10 viewers, and he just rated him just because he just looked at his profile. And he was like, "Okay, we're gonna rate this guy tonight."
He was like a med student, right?
Yep, he was a med student, and they went into the channel. He brought 100,000 people into the channel. The guy had about 600 followers and had a goal of 1,000. And what I watched for about 30, 40 minutes. By the end of those 40 minutes, he had over 11,000 followers. And he had like, he had about like, let's say about, how many subs he had? About 20, 30. And at the end, it was about 90 subs. And it was still going. And most of them was Twitch Prime. It's because it was just showing the guy love. And it wasn't like, oh, we're exploiting.
He rated Courage the other day, too.
Oh, he rated Courage the other day. And he just did it just to do it. He didn't do it because I'm actually getting over on somebody. The fans just do what fans do.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Those sub things going off.
Yeah, the random ninja host. Yeah, and it was actually kind of cool for the guy to see a guy who's been busting his butt streaming. He's a med student, and
he hosts Dynamic. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I didn't know he hosted Dynamic.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. See, but we're gonna villainize a man who has no control over it. What he does, you can't control the average fanatic. So that's my thought. OG, what you think of that up in here?
That sounds like a lot of bull crap, if you ask me. That's what that is. I mean, these are people who are trying to do what they do, what their passion is for a living, and just because other people have found ways to support them. I mean, it doesn't even really seem like they're doing anything illegal. It's just they're just trying to find ways to support them. And what are they really losing off of all of this? That's the other thing, too. I mean, the only thing that's happening is other people who can afford it have found a way to give them what they feel that they deserve. And apparently the company doesn't like that. It's like, how dare you find a way to give this guy more motivation to continue doing what he loves to do? Why keep him being so passionate and motivated about what he loves to do and do this for his audience? Why are you being so great? No. We want to down you down. We want to keep you at a certain level. That's what we want. And that was apparently a part of the board meeting. And they were just like, yeah, we really need to get after that guy. You mean there were other people that was doing it? That's fine. He's the guy making money. Let's get after him. We can get money out of him. And that's how I feel about it. I think it's a bunch of bull crap, and it's stupid. They need to stay out of that. Or they need to just adjust the rules in general.
Like what Kudar said right there. If you really feel as though that is a problem, but if you hurt him like that, you're gonna hurt every person else that it does too, because he's not the only one.
Yeah.
His fans. You can go into look at the booby streamers. The booby streamers get it too. Even though I don't like calling them booby streamers, I'm talking about the ladies that get on there and flaunt themselves and this, that, and the other. They have them too. So you're gonna go after them as well. You're gonna go after any person that has a great following.
Yeah, that's my question. Why did they target that person specifically?
Right. Why did
Because
they?
this isn't the first time this has happened. So why now?
He's gonna
Why
make about
them?
$1 million a month off of Amazon. That's why.
Yeah, he's making over
why.
like 500K a month just off
Yeah,
subs.
I think he's over 750 already.
Yeah.
But is it his fault?
Yeah.
No, it's not his fault.
Okay.
Let me ask this one question. I just was thinking about that. Okay, they're going after him for this.
All right.
When are they going to go after everybody else?
Here's my two questions. Okay, because first of all, it's not like Amazon's not making money off the Twitch Prime sub. Because I'm gonna be transparent. For every Twitch Prime sub I only get $2 of that sub. Okay, so I get actually less money when people Twitch Prime sub me than I do if people were to sub to me regularly. So,
but here's where they're giving you $2 for them getting nothing.
So they
That's
get
where the problem is with Amazon.
They don't get nothing.
They don't get nothing if somebody's making a 30-day account and canceling it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I guess so.
That's where their problem is. They need to make it to where you have to have it for 30 days before you can even have Twitch Prime.
And then my next question is, what is suing him gonna do? Because for one, you're suing the guy that's making your company the most money, and then two, you're suing the guy three. I got 3 points. You're suing the guy that has made your company more mainstream than anybody. Not even Dr. Disrespect has made Twitch made more mainstream than this guy, whether it was paid or not. Okay. 3, what is suing him gonna do? It's not gonna stop. It's not going to stop the situation from happening. Okay, we're gonna sue him for this amount of money, but guess what? Somebody's gonna do the same stuff tomorrow. The next person's gonna do the same stuff tomorrow. Like, that's not solving the problem. That's not even putting a Band-Aid over the issue. That's just
the only downside that I saw today is when I see all the people donate that much money to somebody, I always say, why don't y'all do that for a charity or this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
That's my only thought about that's more negative to the situation. Other than that, these people, they're hard-earned money. They can use it any way they want to. If they want to use their money in that way and give Ninja Prime subs over and over again, that's their choice. That's their money.
Right.
But I would rather them use it, give him the subs, of course. But things like Games Done Quick, where they're doing it for charity, I would rather them go and do what they do for him there.
Right.
But I can't blame them. I can't be mad at them. I can't sue them because they're using their own money.
Right.
Right. Other than that, I don't have no negative impulse on it.
I don't have no negative impulse. It's just like this. I always say, why bite the hand that feeds you? Why bite the hand that feeds you? I'm not saying like Ninja's like feeding Twitch like by himself, because I mean we all play a part of the piece of the pie. But regardless, like he's making Twitch grow to another level. Why bite the hand that feeds you? I don't understand. I don't get it. What good does that do? What good does that do to you? And what good does it do to a person that doesn't understand Twitch and maybe wants to be a part of Twitch and wants to try to excel in Twitch and may not have no knowledge of what's going on? So basically what to a person that doesn't understand, that's saying, well, if I get too big on Twitch and I got all these people subbing to me, Twitch is going to come after me and maybe possibly sue me.
I got the theory.
Maybe they did it. Maybe they just did it to see if it slowed down.
Yeah.
Maybe they just put it out there.
I honestly got theory of just thinking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Every person right now that's been like a blow up, like a internet sensation, has an asterisk next to their name, like that one tainted thing that hit him.
That hit him, right?
PewDiePie the N-word, Maximilian the N-word, Doc the cheating thing. They looking for something for Ninja because he's clean right now.
Yeah, he's
And
pretty clean.
Is
For all
this
I know.
their answer? Is this their answer? He's cheating the Amazon system. This is like, is that what's going on here? Y'all just looking to get that asterisk next to his name?
And again, guys, I have no legal proof that he's getting sued by Twitch. These are all speculations, and you know,
Who's just saying if it is, that's
if it's it is. If it is, it's messed up, and you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, it's haters are gonna hate. You know, like haters are just gonna hate. You know, no matter what level you are, as long as you're gonna succeed in something, they're gonna hate. Where is
Was it
the?
you guys that said?
Huh?
Was it you guys that said before when you looked up Ninja a couple years ago, the blender would come up? Now you look up Ninja, the whole fucking page is full with him. The whole Google search.
There's no confirmation. That's
The
what I was
confirmation hasn't been out yet. It's
saying.
just
People
it's
have been
rumored
talking. Yeah, and people have been talking
it's
about
saying
it.
that it could be out in the next couple of days.
Right, and then him and Shrod kind of got into it in a loving manner because they can't really go at each other's throats on stream because they can get banned. But it was funny because they were literally like talking mess to each other, but they're like, "I love you, bro. I love you, bro." So they couldn't.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The in that video, his reasons, I was like, okay, your reasons make no sense. But I like I said, I feel it is happening, but I feel it's not his fault.
Right.
Because you can't control what a fanatic does. I mean, we got fans out here, and I'm just going off the word fan.
Right.
The fans out here who will tattoo themselves of something they're a fan about. We got guys doing the Super Bowl, and now they're walking around with a Super Bowl that's inaccurate because that team didn't win for the rest of their life. So fans, you can't control like that.
And to confirm or to unconfirm what Grapple, it wasn't clickbait. Like this person had legitimate evidence of what he was saying. It wasn't like he just said that.
You're right, DB.
And he didn't just give his own opinion. He had legitimate evidence, and there's proof of Ninja talking about it in streams and Shrod talking about it in streams. It's just like it hasn't been fully brought into full eye, like him being sued yet. Because mainly, I mean, think about it, right? If Twitch goes open public about that they're suing Ninja, that would kind of
they can get some backlash.
That was gonna be some major backlash.
So I don't think it's a clickbait thing. I think it's something going on.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
But I don't know if they're gonna go through it because that would be
stupid. You'd be shooting yourself in the foot. You know, just mess up. I mean, count your losses. You just gotta rethink your Amazon Prime program and with Twitch and fix it.
We're like in a barbershop setting, right? We're just
right.
And Crew Dog came up, excellent idea. You mean to tell me there's nobody over at Twitch that could come up with an idea like that?
Right.
It's your job to come up with ideas like that.
Right. You're supposed to cover, like, excuse my language, I'll probably get another unsub for this on YouTube. But you gotta cover your ass. You know what I mean? You gotta cover your ass, and you know, and it's best for people to, you know, you gotta figure out how to cover your own ass. And if you're not doing it, then somebody's gonna take advantage of it. I'm just being real. And you know, Twitch has not figured out a way to cover their own butt when it comes to certain situations. You know, and
Ninja was the first person they saw. That could be the root of the problem. It could be the problem, except they didn't try to, or we're speculating, try to like find out the root cause of the problem yet.
Right.
You know, why are these free Twitch Prime accounts being made or whatever? Hell, I'm gonna label mine so we can get your Twitch Prime account and sub to the channel. I'm gonna put that on bar.
All right. Look at Courage. I mean, Courage does the same thing. Every 5 minutes, he's promoting. Get Twitch Prime, sub to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing. I mean, it's a grind.
You know, if it's there, we're supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to be able to use it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, YOLO. But I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I guess we could change gears a little bit. OG, if you have anything you want to discuss, go ahead.
Okay.
Or
Well,
go ahead.
The only thing that I was going to bring up is just a game that me and Bezoid are both interested in. I kind of want to get Bezoid's thought on it. There's a new RPG in town that apparently is taking the JRPG arena by storm. Ni no Kuni 2. Anybody remember that?
Yes, sir.
So basically, it's a JRPG, and the idea is you're a guy who basically, my assumption is like you kind of lose your kingdom, and you got to basically travel across the world to more or less rebuild your kingdom. The reason I'm excited about this is because it sort of has a Suikoden type feeling. Now, anyone that's familiar with Suikoden series, basically, you are a character. Depending on which version you're playing, there's a reason that you have to build an army. And what you end up doing is, as you meet so many characters, you build up a castle. And with the people that you recruit, they help your castle. You get like an inn, you get like an armory, all kinds of stuff. And it seems like Ni no Kuni 2 is trying to go in that route. And if that's the case, that's awesome. Because when Suikoden did it, it was fantastic, and it made it one of the greatest RPG series in general. And if Ni no Kuni 2 can adopt this well, this will definitely put it on the top charts of some of the best RPGs made in a while. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out. It's more
game?
action RPG. No, it's PS4. This is actually a game that I plan on throwing my money at the screen at. That's how much I like it. And you know me, I don't throw my money at the screen for anything. So for me to say that I want to throw my money at the screen, there's some potential there. And I'm definitely, really looking forward to this. So yeah, it's a JRPG, kind of like an action RPG. So it has a little bit of like a Tales kind of thing where you actually move around, you actually do stuff, you do the actual fighting and moving around and slashing or whatever, but you get to level up and you have a party with you that's also supporting you, you know what I mean? So you do have a crew that's with you as well. And not only do they have it to where you can roam around and attack things and level up and whatnot, but they also have somewhat of a war mode where you get to control, like, I don't know what they're called, but they're these little groups of things that you can have surrounding you, and it kind of almost makes it seem like an epic battle, so to speak, to where your crew goes up against some big thing, and then they do like auto attacks or whatever. I'm not really sure how to really explain it, but it's sort of like it almost looks like a war thing, but you can still move around. But there's a little bit of tactics to certain parts of it, and again, it just has a lot of potential. And then the anime style is, the animation is a little more anime-like, so it's kind of cartoony. And so if you're not into the cartoony type of graphics, then you may not care for it. But this game has a lot of potential for those of you that are into RPGs, being really solid. And it is currently out for PlayStation 4. So if you got a PS4, throw your money at the screen, because I'll be doing that probably in the next couple of months. So, that's going to be a thing.
Because if you throw your money at the screen, then I'll just download it and try it out.
Exactly. You get it for free.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
And then I wanted to kind of get Bezoid's style whenever he's ready, because I know that he was kind of interested in it as well.
Oh yeah, I am. This is one of the JRPGs that I was into the first one. It was critically acclaimed. It actually got a lot of recognition. 2 came out. Everybody was excited. I was included in that, and I've been watching some of my close RPG streamers like Mr. Happy playing it right now.
Nice.
The game is awesome. What I've seen from watching him and some others and doing research, I want this game. I've
Oh, yeah.
been busy with the current streaming games that I got right now. Terra coming, so I haven't had the chance previously to throw my money at the screen. But I was planning on throwing it at the screen for this game because you know me, I love JRPGs.
Oh yeah, love them
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And for those who have PlayStation Now, you can play the original Ni no Kuni on PlayStation Now. So if you have that services, you can literally stream that game and play it like right now. As a matter of fact, because I actually just noticed it over the weekend, I was like, well, we got the original one. So I'm probably going to be testing that game soon, the original version, so that when I do buy the second one, I can appreciate it. Because I actually never did play the first one. So I'm going to try the first one to see, kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like. And then, once I'm able to throw my money at the screen for the second one, I'm going to buy that and just switch over and just have fun.
Definitely. Well, I will check it out if you get it. I will make room in my hard drive to make it. I think I'm gonna start investing into an external hard drive now because I'm literally don't have room for all these games that I play. That's crazy.
Which is why I buy hard copies.
Well, even if you buy hard copies, you still need room for the game, buddy, to play it. True fact. You still run out of space. Side note, speaking about games and downloading, if you own
bigger hard drive.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get an external. If you own Injustice 2 on PlayStation 4, I can't confirm this on Xbox, but if you own Injustice 2 right now, there will be an update on your game, and you will be upgraded to Legendary Edition for free. This has happened to me and Bezoid.
Yep.
On Xbox as well.
Xbox as well?
Xbox as well? Okay, well, that's confirmed. It is on Xbox as well. So, what does this mean? You get more good skins and cool skins for your characters, and now you can max them out to level 30. I've been grinding Injustice 2 again because I just think that's kind of cool. I don't know about you, Bezoid, but I've definitely been grinding Injustice 2 on the side. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why they did that. I didn't even know it was coming. Had no idea. It just showed up. I have yet to have a chance to look into it as to why, but I'm pretty happy about that.
I got on there for about an hour or two. I was like, oh my God, I'm so hyped that they did this.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know either, actually. You was the first one it happened to, and then did it myself. Oh, we going to level 30.
Yeah. Hey, Kay, how you doing?
I'm enjoying.
Yeah, and ironically, it was when me and Bezoid were playing games late at night, and we were about to get off, and I was just scrolling through just what was on my game board, as I call it, and I noticed my Injustice 2 was like gold, and I was like, wait a minute. How did I get Injustice 2 Legendary Edition? And I looked at my notifications, and there was an update, and next thing I know, I had Legendary Edition. So it's pretty freaking cool, pretty freaking awesome. So if you have Injustice 2 on your back burner and you have not given it a chance, or you said, you know what, I'm putting this game down for a while, pick it back up. It'll give you another reason to grind. You're doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing great, despite the beginning of the podcast was almost a disaster because the storm almost shut down the podcast, and we're back up and things are going good. Bezoid, do you have a topic you want to discuss before I go into this last debatable major topic here?
Yes, I want to stick to fighting games.
Okay, let's go.
Give an update for my good man OG. I have played with Noctis on Tekken 7.
Nice.
He has come out. He is awesome.
Really?
He's almost broken status. I won't call him broken, but he has a lot of tools for any given any situation. From the dash the straight dash that he covers distance, that's in the game. And it is very, very good. Like it's basically like they took him from Final Fantasy 15 and put him in Tekken. All his moves are in there. He has a lot of different of the swords that's in the game.
Cool.
His throws look awesome because he uses the fire.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So if you want to pick up Tekken 7 and play with them, you will be definitely happy about doing so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw my money at the screen at it because for some reason I thought you can get it on PlayStation now, but apparently they actually don't have it. It's Tekken Tag Tournament 2 that they have on PlayStation now, not Tekken 7. So yeah, I do need to go buy it eventually.
Oh yeah, he is awesome. And also, if people didn't know, Geese from King of Fighters is on there as well.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Geese.
I have Tekken 7, but it's not a digital copy. I have a hard copy, so we wouldn't be able to share that, unfortunately.
And
you can still share it if it's a hard copy.
No, you can't.
If you didn't know,
no, you can't.
Tekken 7 has bowling on it as well.
You can only share.
Oh, Tekken Bowl.
Yeah.
Tekken bowling. The missus, she loves bowling on Tekken.
You can only you can only game share digital copy games. Just so you know.
Yeah, you can.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I would have purchased the games as opposed to downloading them, you wouldn't be able to take mine either. Okay.
Right.
Nope. Nope.
Well, that kind of sucks because you end up having to download it anyway. So I don't understand why you couldn't do that. It makes no sense.
Because the license is on the disc and not on the file. The license, the digital license. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. It's something like that, I think. I don't know. That might be the total wrong technical term, but yeah, I just know for a fact you can't game share digital or hard copy games. Only digital games. So yep. But that's crazy. I have yet to check them out. I have yet to reinstall it and check it out. Just because like I have to go through my thing of games and put it back in, and it's just hectic. It's not just in my library where I can just re-download it. That's another beautiful thing about digital games, that even if you uninstall it, you can go back into your library and to purchase games and reinstall it at any time. I downloaded the update to the FPS pack yesterday and will fool with it. The controls later. Oh, so you figured it out. I told you once you update it, it's gonna be easy, man. I actually need to update mine. I haven't used mine in forever. I haven't used mine since I stopped playing Call of Duty, honestly. So that's cool. I have yet to try out Noctis. I need to. Alright, so the next major topic that I'm going to discuss is... apparently, you can get paid an hourly wage to play Fortnite if you carry people. There's a company in the UK, I believe, that will pay players to carry other players in Fortnite to get them wins. And now, from this video, all you need is specified in the video. Didn't say solo wins. All you need is either an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 and 20 wins total. That's all you need. And a good internet connection. They will pay you up to $40 an hour or a wager of your choice. Now,
DB, you're in the wrong business.
I already gave it to DB. I was like, DB, Merry Christmas. Cause I already know DB could, if he wanted to, he could jump into it and make some money. Cause DB, he's one that can like get wins back to back. Not saying anybody else can, but I've seen him do.
You're in the wrong business.
Yeah, well, and it's in her country. It's in her, it's in her region. So, I mean, I'm not gonna try this out because for one, I would feel wrong, even though technically I qualify because between both systems, or just on Xbox alone, I have 20 wins, but that's in squads. I have no solo wins. And Lord knows I can't carry nobody. I'm kind of curious if somebody's gonna try it out. Now, I do agree with Bezoid. I did agree with Bezoid for a minute when he said it was stupid because yeah, it is kind of stupid. But then I started thinking about it. Right, it's no different from somebody paying somebody to or buying a leveled account on an RPG game. It's no different, right? If you think about
Well,
it.
see, I call that stupid too.
Yeah, it's stupid, but it's a thing. It's a thing.
It is a thing. People do buy leveled accounts. It's just stupid. But we're gonna pay guys for. How are they gonna make a profit here? How are they gonna make a profit here? That's a lot of money.
I don't
$40
know.
an hour.
I don't know. And apparently, they feel like these people that carry people only play 2 hours a day. But I promise you, DB alone plays at least when he streams at least 4 to 5 hours.
Oh, DB, you said time to tell the truth. Go ahead.
Okay, time to tell the truth. Well, I showed you the same video that you saw. So what do you mean? I didn't look more into it. Like I said, it wasn't that I'm just saying. I'm just sitting here giving opinion on how I feel about something. So let's hear your truth, sir. I have been doing. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought you were gonna give me truth about the situation, but you have been doing that. No wonder you got throwing money at the screen.
Can I comment?
Yeah, you can comment.
All right, for anybody out there listening, if I carry you to a win, feel free to donate as much money as you want.
Throw money at the screen.
If it means that much to you, go for it, man.
I mean, we are we in the wrong business there, Handy? Should we be permanent Fortnite streamers and just try to carry people and get $40 an hour?
Apparently, I just don't understand why they didn't specify solo wins.
And why do you need a company to tell you to do that?
but wait a minute. So if a guy does it for an hour, right, and he helps people get wins, and then the guys he just helped get wins do the same thing, and then those guys that he helped somebody else do, they're gonna be paying everybody. How are they gonna afford to keep that going?
I don't know. They got to take a cut somewhere. They
All
gotta
right. Like what I said earlier about the name of my title for my stream, now it's gonna be Carries for Dollars.
Carry for the.
Do you want to
Nice.
pay $5 a win?
I'm not gonna put a limit. Whatever they want to give. If they're giving money away, I'll take it all. I don't care.
That's
I mean, okay, let's say a $40 an hour stream was 10 hours. That's wow.
I'm just saying.
$400 in one day.
I think
let's say
I think the 49er needs to become a company. That's all I'm saying. Oh, sorry, Bezo, I didn't mean to cut you off. But go ahead.
a $40 an hour guy do a 10-hour stream. That's $400 for one day for one guy. Let's say 100 people do that.
That's 4,000.
You mean to tell you? Oh my God! Oh, it's more than 4,000.
Oh yeah.
It's 400 and then 400 for one guy, then 100 guys. That's ridiculous. They can't keep that up, and that's just for one day. Let alone they go a month in that. They can't do that.
That's
Yeah,
why.
they clearly underestimated how long people actually play video games.
Okay, and this is what I'm saying. I need somebody to test this out because I want to know how truthful it is and how real this is.
Yeah, I honestly don't believe it. I think there's more to it. I think there's probably some kind of a cap, or there might be like a pyramid scheme.
And all I say, since I turned you on to the idea, I just want 1% of the profits. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want nothing.
Yep.
But I just thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't see Fortnite. I don't know. I see Fortnite being big, but I don't see it being big forever.
Right.
It's not
If it was an American-based company, I'd consider it, but if not.
He said He says, since it's from overseas, I'm not gonna consider it. No, I feel you.
No, because of taxes and stuff become an issue.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
Right.
I feel you. So, again, I don't know. I'm not doing it just because I would be lying to them, and I would just be exploiting something in their requirements because they messed up.
Get the coders to do it. He lives in France.
They messed up when they said 20 wins, and they didn't say 20 win solos. It should be at least 20 win solos, because I guarantee you it's harder to win in a solo than it is on squads. Okay, trust me.
Even if there was 20 solo wins, that's still a lot of people.
I would say if it was me, and if I was legitimately trying to make this a company, right? I would say at least you would have to have at least 200 solo wins. At least. And then I wouldn't even pay you $40 an hour. I would pay you a legitimate amount. I'd pay you like $10 an hour. But I don't understand why that's a thing. Why would you even want to pay somebody to get you wins? Why would you want that? You know what I mean?
I mean, the same reason why people want to go and some people go into a streamer's channel, and they know it's not really about the entertainment. It's about how good they are, and they want to play with that person. It's the same type of way. So.
No, man, get the class.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
So I already know people are gonna do that. Fans are gonna do what Fanatics does. So that I'm not surprised about. It's just $40 an hour.
It's crazy how people throw money at the screen like that, though. Yeah, I wanna. I guess, but here's the next question. I wonder what they charge. I wonder what they charge the other person to get carried by. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say for instance, if I go to that company and I'm looking for somebody to carry me, I wonder what it is on the other way around.
And I wonder how are they going to make a profit themselves?
Well, they must charge a buku amount of money. They got to.
If they're giving people $40 an hour, which is basically like almost giving a free game, because games are $60. $40 an hour. They gotta be having some dough coming in.
You be better off taking that that money that you're paying to get that win and use it on skins. I'm just saying. If you really want to throw your money at the screen of Fortnite, use that money that you're gonna waste on Fortnite anyway to buy you wins and go get skins. You'll feel better about yourself. And I did put the video in the Gaming News Discord, so nobody knows, or so nobody thinks I'm just talking out of my buttocks. It's in there.
But Jenny.
But is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about, discuss, or is there any other comments?
No, I'm good for right now.
You good for right now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now.
You good for now? All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and end it since it's been a weird episode. And we have pretty much talked about everything. Hold on. What did DB said? He said, Babylon is like the UK version of Angie's List. That's funny. I've never even used Angie's List. I don't even know. That would freak me out. I would never use something like that, Angie's List or anything like that. I don't know. I'd just be afraid people just coming in to try to rob me or whatever. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to be nice. Since you guys came back twice, that's much love. Much love to you guys.
2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. And I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go rate a sub. We're going to go show some subs, some love. And if there's not a sub that's on, then we'll go raid someone that I follow.
Ninja.
You think I should go raid Ninja?
No,
Ninja's not even on right now.
he's not even.
He's not even on right now, unfortunately. You know what? We're gonna go raid this person because I never get to raid this person, and I never get to show this person any love, and she's pretty cool. So we're gonna go raid this person, and they're playing Fortnite. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everybody go say hello to Lady Assassin. 3, 2,
Hey.
1.
I just thought about it. We didn't get to do the outro.
Oh, my bad. My bad.